Fade Talk, Real Spill, Dope Insights. I'm Keem.
I'm Dope London.
This is the second episode. Today's topic will be Black Love.
Fade Talk, Real Speed. Pour up a drink, say what you feel. Free game for sale, TF for real. We talking money, you hungry, so let's go chase a meal. This a talk show with a different attitude. What's the drink of the day? I'm trying to get loose.
Yes, because why is y'all letting it out there? I don't like shit. How do you feel? Okay, before we get started, let's talk about the drink of the day. We gotta shout out the bartender, Miss Key in the kitchen. Let's get on to the drink of the day.
Today's drink is inspired by Key in the Kitchen, Pussy Talk. We have Casamigos Reposado, a peach 1800 premix, Simply Lemonade, Henny Beans, and they're garnished with lemon, strawberries. I'm mixing y'all in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like this pussy talk. She been quiet here lately. So what are we talking about today? Black love. How you want to start it off? Because I am so pro black.
All right, what's your opinion about Black Love then? You said we need more of it then.
I think it's out there. I think people just focus more so on the toxic part of it, toxic side, because of the music and in reality where we're at, like it's more ain't shit niggas than it is good men. But I think it's still out there. I think it's rare, but it's still out there.
I think it's still out there. I think it's harder for people to be able to connect to that, to show themselves that love so they can show it to other people.
So you think it's a self thing?
A lot of times I think so. Because I honestly believe if you don't have the capability of showing yourself love, then you're not going to be able to show anybody else love.
That's facts. It's half of America then.
Yeah.
So what's your type? Do you fuck with all races of women?
I don't really discriminate. I don't really, like, as long as you have something going for yourself, like some standards, some morals, something going for yourself.
You don't want just a quick fuck.
Yeah, like we have to be on the same type of wavelength too, though. We have to be on the same type of vibration. We have to be on the same thing. Like we have to be, like our values have to align. If it don't align, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
If y'all not equally yoked, then it's never gonna.
That's facts. So you don't want just nothing fun. You don't want to just, a little sneak. A little sometimes you get your wing wet. Or is it all just about, just love? Like, as a black man yourself?
As a black,
how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Okay.
I'll say this: men are men. Okay.
Yes.
Men are men.
AKA, please elaborate. Because when I hear that, I hear niggas ain't shit. No, but I know there's some good men out there too.
Yeah. So like, when I say that, I'll say. All right. So like, you teach somebody how to treat you. You feel me?
Yes.
All right. So, with that being said, if a female just allows a man to continuously, if a female is just being promiscuous and just always just allowing a man to get whatever he wants from her, then he's going to.
That's real shit.
You feel me?
You're going to get treated how you put yourself out there.
Yeah. So, but then if you meet a woman, well, if you are a woman, you have all of those abilities to give to a man, then he's going to know that up front. He's going to know that you're not somebody to be played with. If he's a real man.
Real shit.
But if you're still a little boy who's still dealing with some things, who's still trying to survive through life and not actually living through life, then it's going to be different.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think it's about different people for real.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks. And then I think we're in a time where women are so, I don't want to say desperate, but damn near desperate to keep a man or to say that they have a man, so they allow so much. Because, and even when he not bringing nothing to the table, like there's niggas out here going from baby mama house to baby mama house, driving they whips while they dropping them off at work, like cheating in they baby mama's car. Like there's so many ain't shit ass men, and I just could never wrap around my head why women allow so much. And it's just like,
Where do you think that
We
comes
want a
from?
man. I guess that
On both sides.
desperation.
Like, where do you think that, like how you said, there's a bunch of ain't shit men.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of women who's allowing themselves to be mistreated.
But that energy is probably the same. They're probably the women probably doing some more fuck shit too. Like they probably,
But like, okay, yeah, it's like from on each person per end, where do you think they're coming from? Like a person allowing that to happen to them, and then a person doing that to that person. Where do you think that comes from?
I don't know. Tell me, King. Unhealed. They unhealed. They got trauma. They fight demons. I think it just comes from comfortability. If that's how they know, that's how they see their mama. Especially men who grew up with no daddies and they got these single moms. And 10 times out of 10, it's single. You know, that shit hard. So I don't. You know, if your mama was a little hood and she had niggas in and out the house or whatever the case may be, and you've seen how your mama react in certain situations when she's pissed off about something, or how she react when things don't go her way, and then you grow up, you ain't see no man in the house, or how they react, you just reacting like your mama.
That's facts.
A lot of niggas have the mentality of
A female.
a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
If you really look into it, everybody talk about bitter baby mamas, but a lot of these baby daddies be acting like, they mamas.
I agree with that.
But I hate this because we supposed to be talking about black unity and black love.
That's what I was getting back to.
I got off topic. My bad.
So
I
you
love my
said-
black kings.
So you said how basically it comes from childhood.
Yeah.
Basically what it's okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think that there can be done about that? If we seeing how we are raised and we're seeing how it affected us, why? I guess what I'm trying to say is in our community we see the outcomes and the effects of how we were raised, and we
But
still
do we?
repeating the cycle.
But do we? There's only a handful of people who are aware and take accountability and understand, why they act the way they act.
That's fact, but like, yeah, but after a while, comes a point in time to where you have to,
Searching yourself.
you have to like, all right, this is the same thing. Like this is the same thing my parents put me through. This is the same thing that I'm putting somebody else through. Like you have to become aware and just
Make change.
yeah,
I
like
feel that because this repeating the same cycle, I feel it. But ever since I stopped repeating that type of cycle, I stopped even attracting those type of men.
it's facts. That's why I don't think a form of showing people love in our community is stop enabling people. When you see somebody that's going down the wrong path, you see somebody that's going down the wrong track, you see somebody that's spiraling out of control, don't continue to bring toxicity into their life. Don't continue to encourage them to go out and do the things that's brought them into that black hole.
Yeah.
Like helping them, I wouldn't say helping them, but giving them advice and a different perception of what it could be is a form of love, even if they may take it like different.
It's the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. But everybody don't be ready for that.
They don't, and that's when
Because just like because I drink a lot, I got a drinking habit. I'm not ready for somebody to snatch my drink from me and be like, okay, you had enough. Like, I'm going to turn up on you. Hey, don't touch my fucking cup. But I understand you coming from a place of love. But if I'm not ready to, you know what I'm saying? It's up to that person.
that's
If
facts.
they want to change their ways or not. But baby, don't snatch my shit. But I feel what you're saying because that's real shit. You just got to be ready for it.
That's what, yeah, and that's
gotta
facts. If a
want to.
person, that's where I think it comes in with both people. Because if you're trying to give somebody true, genuine love, and you know that you're coming from a genuine, pure place,
Yeah.
and that person not accepting your love, that person just always got that wall of love, that person just always, like you run into a brick wall every time you try to show that person love, then that's,
Taking a toll on you as a person.
yeah, that comes from like, that's
Destruction.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
self-destruction.
Yeah. It's like for that love into you that you're
Yeah,
trying to put
so-
to this person who's not even taking it or don't want to take it.
I think when a person not capable of accepting that love, then either speak up or remove yourself from the situation.
Facts. But that's your way of love.
Yeah.
That person might look like, it might be another. I think communication is all that matters. As long as you communicate. Because that's like, if somebody's love language is quality time or acts of service, and then you try to show this person love by gift giving.
Yeah, that's different.
And it's like, okay, this is my form of love.
yeah.
And then it just don't get taken, even though in your heart it's intention, like your intentions were pure, it was genuine. I'm doing this out of love to show you that I love you, and then that person's just like, well, that's not how you show me.
Right.
That's not how I accept that.
I think it's important to love somebody in their language if you're serious
Facts.
about it. It's easy to show somebody the way you want to be loved, but if they have never been shown that, then it's harder for them to receive it that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people have it and it comes through toxicity. It might not be for the other person, but that may be the only way that they know to show it.
Yeah.
Or the only way that they're able to receive it. You have to just break down, like you said, communication.
Yeah.
Communicating with each other, developing an understanding is going to be everything
Facts.
in a relationship.
Facts. So whose happiness do you guys think is more important? The man's or the woman's?
Honestly, I don't think it's. I think it's balanced.
Yeah.
I think it's equal. Cause if the man ain't happy, then he's gonna come in from work and the whole vibe of the house is gonna be thrown off.
Same. And if the woman's
If the
not
woman
happy,
ain't
yeah,
happy,
you're right.
then the man ain't gonna be able to even feel like himself because he's always trying to fix the woman's problem.
Okay, let me re-ask the question. Is it easier to make a man happy or a woman happy? I feel like it's easy to make. I feel like it's easy to make women happy. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Y'all make it complicated.
What?
Y'all be making it complicated. It be the small things I feel like that women want, but that y'all don't do.
Things.
Yeah, and then
All
y'all
we
just,
want is literally just listen, be submissive. All right, I'll say it like that. Be submissive. And literally, like, that's really it. Like,
a man
we
can
just gonna-
have
we
all
just
of
gonna-
that.
We're going to really just want attention, be submissive, and we just going to have time to sit up, watch sports, and just, you feel me, do our little thing. Give us our little free time here and there.
I
We
feel like a man can have all of that and still step outside of the relationship. So a man cheating, that doesn't mean he's not happy in his relationship, or is there some type of unhappiness there? Or is that a different type of, it's not even about emotions or nothing like that. It has nothing to do with what's going on at home. You just,
No, he's trying to fill a void. He's trying to fill a void.
He's absolutely trying.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, that's all it is. Like, if you going out of your home
yeah.
to get something else, you bringing, like, toxicity back into your home.
Yeah.
You poisoning your home, basically. Like, why would I go out and cheat on my woman when I know that that's going to bring me more stress, more anxiety, more, like, it's going to just bring more turmoil into the, like, nah.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, he's missing something on the inside that he's still trying to find and still trying to locate. And sometimes a man doesn't have that emotional place to be able to be himself, to be vulnerable, to connect to his, to, like, the same way a female has to have that space to be emotional.
space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that safe space. A man does too.
Yeah.
So I'm not making an excuse or anything, but if he's not getting that at home, he's also going to go find that in someone else, just like a female will as well, though. You feel me? So sometimes it can be a problem at home, and then I want to talk about it. That's where the communication comes in there.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it can be just a personal thing, like this person could be a good person giving you all the love like that you deserve, but you still not be able to accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So do you think?
I ain't even trying to get on like who cheat or not.
No, get on it. Get on it. This pussy talk.
So, like, who do you think steps out more?
Men. That was so easy. That was so easy. Ain't no way that anybody here think women step out more in a relationship?
Yes, y'all more
Niggas.
sneaky. Yeah, thank you. Y'all more sneaky.
I think we're sneakier.
That we're doing.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that. I think we're smarter and we're easy. We have a sneakier process.
Yeah, we are absolutely.
We're not gonna get caught.
It's going to be discreet.
Yes.
I wish the next person would say something. No, it won't be any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because 9 times out of 10, if we're stepping out, we don't want to do it in the first place.
Facts.
We feel like we're in a place where we have no choice. That's just like a man not being vulnerable in his own, what's supposed to be his safe space. I mean, unless he has tried everything at home and he's tried to fill that void within his home and he couldn't, I mean, then he's left with no choice, you know what I'm saying, and to go try to fill that void somewhere else.
I be feeling like before I get to the point of cheating, I'll just leave though.
Yeah.
Like if I'm unhappy here, even though I feel like that's probably gonna be the hardest thing, but to go cheat, like I feel like I couldn't even live with that guilt. Like if I know my man was a good man and I couldn't even live with that.
Not as much. I'm
around,
conscious
but-
though. Especially
I know niggas don't. They the one, but
a lot of men be detached because it's hard to have a heart in this world, especially a lot of black men.
yeah, I feel that.
You feel me? And that's what I think we as a community, black community, need to show each other more love than just like relationships, like even in friendships, family, like show more love to each other. Like it's okay to show your brother love. It's okay to show your sister love. Even if that person is you're trying to get to where that person is in life. It's okay to give them props and let them know, hey bro, like you motivate me right now, like you inspire me, like there's some real shit, instead of like trying to bring somebody down, trying to pick out a little flaw in somebody and make them feel less about themselves.
Because a lot of kids, I don't think people realize that they don't have like a loving home that they're coming from. Whether it's an absent parent, whether they're together and abusive. Like, how do you feel about that? If would you rather have an absent parent or an inconsistent parent in your life growing up as a kid? Or if you have kids,
I would rather, I'll refuse to give a human being the same life that I had. So I'm definitely going to be there and be present all the time.
yeah,
So I think that at the same time, I have the understanding that, okay. I would rather for a parent to not be there, honestly.
I would want an inconsistent one.
No.
Because at least I understand why people would want an absent one, but it's like, I would at least,
Yeah.
But it's like, at least you would have memory of that parent. Like, not knowing your parent at all and he was never there or she was never there. Like, I feel like that would break my heart more than, okay, he was in and out or she was in and out.
But like, I can see where it's coming from, but I just look at it like, I already got this idea of who this person is in my head. It's already set in my head. This person is this way. This person live this kind of lifestyle. This person's gonna be like this no matter what. Because I've seen how that person acts already. If that person ain't in my life, then I have the ability to start something new, start something fresh.
Yeah.
To start even like not rekindle something, but build something fresh, just that wasn't there before, instead of repairing something that has a bunch of trauma and a bunch of band-aids and stuff like that. I can actually start over. Healthy
Relationship.
and gain my own perception and understanding of who that person is, instead of, oh, well, this person don't really love me because they not really here.
So you wouldn't have you wouldn't be holding a grudge because they weren't there in your life at all, and you'll be open to having a conversation to sit down in it, opening that door for a new relationship versus someone who was there on and off. You wouldn't have a sit down with them and want to rekindle that relationship.
I wouldn't say that, but I would already accept the trajectory.
Who they are.
Yeah, I would already accept who they are in life, so I wouldn't let it faze me no more at that point.
Yeah.
Because it's just like they already lived their life, and don't get me wrong, the other person did too, but they didn't choose to drag me down that lifestyle either. You feel me?
I feel it. I guess I'm just 50-50 about it. Because, okay, like if you had a child today and your child turns 10, their 10th birthday, the baby mama, you're a single dad. The baby mama has been on and off, inconsistent with the kids' lives. It's just like if she do something, she does it. If she don't, you don't sweat it. Would you cut that baby mama off for being inconsistent because you see that it's starting to hurt the child, or would you still give your child access to speak with her whenever she decides to pop up?
That's a good question.
I know, that's because it's just like, I
That's a
don't,
good question.
because I don't want to strip the kid away from their
Right.
parent, but if it's harming them, is she crying every time mama don't come pick her up when she said she was?
That's where you might just have to sit down and have that real raw talk with that person and let them make that decision.
Yeah.
Like, because a kid still has a voice. They still have, you feel me, no matter how old they are.
Yeah.
Excuse. they still have a voice. They still gonna have a say so, and then you might have to explain to them why that might not be the best in their favor. But
Is this such a young age?
I know. But would you rather?
And then I feel like they would grow up and like resent you. Cause in their head as a kid, it's like, well, my daddy won't let me see my mama. They're not understanding what's really going on in real life. Like you trying to protect her from the bullshit. But
Some kids do though. Some people already have that instinct in them. Like, okay, this ain't right. I don't know what's going on here, but this ain't right. And then if somebody actually sit down with them and have a real conversation with them, it might take them a minute to grasp it, but they'll sit on it and resonate in their head and whatnot, and they'll eventually come around to it. So it's like, I think it's a little bit, I can't really say because I don't really,
because you haven't been putting that.
yeah, I don't have no kids or nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I can't really, it's a whole different type of connection, man.
Yeah, facts. Just like Hazel and Ace was talking about. What she said, that's a soul tie when you have a child. Yeah, I love that.
So do you think, speaking of that,
I don't believe in soul ties if that's what you're gonna ask next.
I was going to ask you that.
No, I don't believe in that bullshit. I'm sorry. Because of the way it gets used. Because of the way it's used now. It's like, oh, I can't leave this nigga alone. He didn't beat on me. He didn't put me in the ER. He didn't have 5 kids on me, but I can't leave him alone because I'm soul tied. It's bullshit. You can't leave him alone because you don't want to leave him alone. Like, I just don't like the way that it's being used now. So, no, I don't believe in that at all. You believe in soul tie? And love at first sight and shit like that?
No, I do know that there's a deeper aspect of life than what people are willing to talk about. And I think that soul ties is definitely a part of it. Because you can be attached to someone, and you can also be connected to someone. And attachment comes from soul ties. Connection is pure love. So it's different.
Yeah.
It's just,
And then I know it can come in different forms versus just, you know, a sexual relationship or a romantic relationship. But I just don't believe it. Only because of the way it be used nowadays in 2024. It's terrible. The music,
so how do you
I
think,
love my queens, but baby, we is.
how do you think we as a people should show ourselves more love? It's like as a community, like in the Black community, how do you think that we should show each other more love? Like within our music, within our culture.
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like we do. I feel like anytime you go to a gas station and a nigga nod at you, that's love. What's up, brother? Every time you shake up with somebody when you walking past, it's love. I like your shoes. I like your lashes. It's love. I feel like we be endearing to each other every time. Or unless I'm just not seeing. I mean, I know there's
Pork fact.
Yeah, because I guess that's what mainly I'm talking about. Like the secret animosity, the stuff like that. Like, how do you think that we can be better as a whole with that?
I think when it comes to people supporting, I think a lot of people feel like they're supposed to just get support just because maybe they supported this person, or just because, oh, I'm trying something new, like support me. Like, you know, I support everybody shit. I like y'all shit. Da, da, da. If you're not bringing something for them to support, like whether you think that it's a good service that you're providing or not, if the people on the out, like if your target audience is not looking at your product like, okay, that's not something I would want. You can't be upset when people choose not to support. Like, just keep pushing. I feel like people respect the fact that you kept pushing against all odds, against 0 likes, against nobody showed up to your event. Like, you still pushing a year later, and then now we see like, damn, last year wasn't nobody fucking with him, but he kept pushing, and now that's more of a respect thing. But I think when it comes to the support, I think people just feel an obligation. Like, don't nobody have to support you. Yeah. Like, I never felt that way. But if you support, you support. If you don't, you don't. I'm gonna keep pushing though, you know.
I think,
but you gotta give them a good product.
We're a small town. There's a lot of us. People look at it as competition.
Yeah,
because a lot of it. I mean,
that's fast.
We're not that big, so and if all of us share the same talents or trades or whatever it is, you know, everybody does hair, everybody might cook. However it goes, I'm not sure how we can support one another more than just simply doing, you know, like shares,
Yeah.
sharing somebody's work if it doesn't interest you, if their service is no good to you. But people always talk about how you move off somewhere and you meet all your strangers, and then your strangers become your biggest support.
Facts.
That's facts.
And it that's very true.
That's facts.
And I mean,
Facts.
you can break that cycle just by sharing a post
Yep.
or taking the time to support one person's service, even if it's only just that once. You can say you support it.
Yeah. For sure.
Because I receive, okay, bro, I receive love from hometown and stuff like that, but it's also you're more likely to receive love from
So
out of town city
That's facts.
than somewhere in your hometown.
Yeah.
So it's like for the people that's actually starting something and trying to start something, it's like, dang, it would just be beneficial to everybody if everybody would just show each other love instead of trying to bring each other down and knock one step off at a time just to get to the top. Because it's really lonely at the top when you think about it.
Shit, it's lonely at the bottom.
You feel me? So you would think that we would want to bring our people with us and together. If somebody's out and you see them, like, you would think we would try to help them and stuff. But
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I see more love than I do anything else. Yeah, I'll be seeing like the love,
I see both.
the support, but it's also, I guess, your algorithm. If we're speaking like social media, strictly social media, like I was having this conversation the other day, like when I say I still see love, I still see the positive side of our culture. And then somebody else is telling me, I see nothing but fights. I see nothing but niggas robbing niggas. And I'm just like, I don't see none of that. I guess because that's not what I even I don't even give that light when I do see it. So I think it's all about I'm not saying that it's not in the people not supporting, but I see us supporting like a motherfucker, especially here lately. Like I see nothing but love and support and everybody coming together and loving each other. So I just don't.
Yeah, 2024 we took off.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and it seems like it's always like that. Like, and now I'm just talking about the music scene. It seems like it dies off for a little bit, and then when it comes back up, it'll be on the. Can I get another drink? Yeah, say it. Somebody say dog.
So you think there's love in our music scene?
It's not a music scene today. Right now, Paducah has no music scene right now. But it does that like every few years. Like it dies down and then it pops back up. I feel like it's coming back to life maybe. But right now, we ain't got no music scene. But I do feel like it's going to slowly come back a little bit with new artists, upcoming artists, the younger crowd, or the people who just moved to Paducah from surrounding areas. But right now, it's dead.
So how do you think, since I know it's kind of a different topic, but you see it's something about the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that we should show love? Because we becoming the adults now and stuff. Like, we ain't there yet, but you feel me? We there.
I'm still young, turning vibrant. Oh, no, none of that.
But how do you think that we should show love to the younger generation? We should be, because we really supposed to teach them and mold them into the stuff that we didn't learn. The stuff that, like, we supposed to correct our mistakes and our parents' mistakes with the younger generation. That's really how I think it should be.
I think it's only that way if you have kids, if you're raising a kid. But you mean from these two, what age group is you referring to? Because I'm thinking we ain't there yet. That's for Uncle and them. We still in our 20s. They ain't got shit to do with us. That's with the older folks. But I will say if you have a kid, I can answer that. Like how we should raise our kids. Because you keep saying, how can we show more love? Are you feeling like this generation is lacking love? I feel like this is the most loved generation. I feel like this is the softest generation. Like, that gets shown so much love.
No,
like,
bro.
the gentle parenting.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
shit.
ain't no real love here. Like, it's not no real love
Okay,
here.
what are y'all referring to in terms of what?
Like, it's like black love in this generation? Bro,
It's there.
no.
It is there.
This generation ain't nothing.
it's not real, bro. I'm telling
It's
you.
all about money and material.
Yes, bro. Like, it's not real.
That's where the spotlight. That's
period.
where the spotlight is.
No.
But there's still, cause once you turn on the television, that's what you're gonna see on TV and the music videos is popping now. What you're gonna hear in the club. But there's love out here. I'm a hopeless romantic, y'all. I'm a hopeless romantic. It's coming. It's coming.
I don't think that is. It's. I just think that even though we are young and everything, I still think that a form of showing love is leading by example. So if the younger generation just see, like I'm talking about the kids like 15 to like 18.
Okay.
They see all the 24-year-olds, 25-year-olds. They see them not really doing anything. They see them not really making the same mistakes, like keep repeating the same cycles. That's not really showing our community love, because it's breaking down our community at the same time. It's not helping our community grow. It's not elevating us. It's keeping us in the same cycle that we've been in all these years.
Yes, but Paducah has a great community for kids, especially in their adolescence and Black. Am I tripping? We have events that we've been planning to keep the kids off the streets and shit. This studio here, this is a performance. Like, this is dope. Like, there's the opportunities there.
But
It's
the younger
just
generation don't want to be a part of this type of stuff. If they ain't in the club, you know what I'm saying?
I guess. I know the opportunities there for people who are interested in artistic, in arts and music and whatever type of dance.
But they not.
The opportunity is there, but it's just like,
It's like a domino effect.
that's up to what they're learning.
That's what I'm saying. They learn it from us.
What's in the household?
They seeing everything that's around them, their environment, their surroundings.
But
that's how their brain is being
is that
molded.
not what we saw when we were younger? though?
Exactly. So that's what I'm getting at. Why keep repeating the same cycles and just waiting till you see, like, why wait until we get too old? Like, until we get older, if we see that's how our parents did it and they didn't do it correctly, why wait until then and not start now? Is what I'm saying. Like, to show real love, to show like real elevation and growth. That's because that's real love.
So give me an example. What do you think the kids today need as a mentor? Like, what type of leadership? Like, because you keep saying they need real love. What makes you think they don't have, or they don't showcase real love? Like, I need an example. The music?
Phones.
I'm on my phone bad.
Didn't you want your parent to actually be in tune with you?
Yeah.
To actually, and none of that happening no more. So it's
And they don't even be outside no more.
That's what I'm
Kids be in
saying.
the house on social
That's not
media.
real
That's
love.
crazy.
So it's like the stuff they post has a lot to deal with what's going on there.
Facts, social media. I mean, music. The music has a big, and the shows, even the shows. And then every show got gay. Well, let me not even get on that. We're not even get on that topic.
Yo, it's gonna get canceled the first
I'm gonna get
episode.
canceled the first episode. It ain't nothing wrong with gay shit, but I'm just saying, like, why is it in kid shows? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Okay, and then here's another thing. They say they put it into kid shows to make kids feel accepted. Like, oh, you're not the only one feeling like this. Do you think that it's working in that favor, or is it more so, kids be like, oh, I didn't even know I could kiss a boy. I thought that was for, and it's putting the idea in their head, like,
Yeah, because I
now they're curious, or now they think that it's okay, it's normalized because it's on television.
yeah, that's a whole different like rabbit hole we can dive into. Like, bro.
Yeah, but no, that's
No, that's facts though. Like, I think okay. I think us normalizing so much secret animosity and so much hate and so much us normalizing that made opened the door for things to move off of hatred or move off of spite.
who normalized hatred.
Moving off of spite, backdooring our generation. We normalized backdooring. We normalized lying. We normalized not telling a person what it really is because we don't want to hurt their feelings. Like,
That's just being sweet. Don't hurt my feelings. Don't be now. I feel
That's-
like there's a
that's-
difference between being
that's
blunt,
taking
too
that's
blunt,
taking somebody
and being
else.
honest.
That's taking somebody else's feelings into your responsibility.
That's
that's-
not true. You said
You can have empathy and show compassion for what someone is going through.
Yeah.
But that don't mean you're supposed to sugarcoat it and feed into their delusion. Like, I'm being real. Like, that's some real shit.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
Like, cause that's not showing somebody love.
Yeah.
Like, that's not showing somebody, that's enabling. That's being an enabler. And I don't feel like if you're an enabler, I don't feel like that I don't think that you feel me? You enabling someone to keep doing the same toxic stuff. You may love them, but you don't.
And, you know, they actions.
Yeah, like, you just have them around because it feels good to you at that point in time. You ain't really trying to get to a different point in life.
Yeah. Do you believe in marriage?
Yeah, for sure.
You want to get married?
For sure. I'm also not gonna waste my time on you feel me?
I feel it.
So yeah. But I definitely believe that, like, everyone deserves to be loved.
For sure.
I believe that there is someone out there for everybody and everything.
1,000%. What if you was with a girl for a bit? Okay, how long do you have to be with a woman to know that you want to marry her? What's your time frame?
I need at least 3 to 5.
Years?
3 to 5.
Fuck no.
To the side, what?
Fuck no. 3 to 5 years of being with somebody, it take you that long?
To the side, if you really want to.
6 months, nigga. You got 6 months to let me
I guess
motherfucking
I'm
know.
still a little young.
And then let me ask you this: if she proposed to you, I feel like that is that is the most embarrassing thing a woman could do.
Who said that was okay?
Propose to a man and then you got rejected. Did y'all see that video? That woman proposed to that man and
I
he
do know
said
what you're
no.
talking about,
I'm
yeah.
just like, girl, you already down bad because the fact you down here on one knee.
Yeah,
and then he
feel-
said no.
About a year and a half.
That's better than 3 to 5.
He older though, you feel me? He older, so he already.
That's consistent.
Yeah, consistent.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. 6
Like,
months.
okay, I'll say this. I need to see you at your lowest, and you need to see me at my lowest.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Or
that's
you'll
it.
end up, like the girl, what's her name? Tissa Risa,
Risa T.
with that fake ass man.
That's what he was talking about. That one.
Yes, that imaginary, that lying ass nigga. I wouldn't have been asking too many questions either. She said that he took care of everything. Got some cars,
All right.
house.
So, speaking of that, you brought up marriage. How do you think that it should be divided in a marriage? Like, what's your perception of how it should be divided in a marriage?
I don't want to do 50-50, but at the same time, I will marry someone who has the same thought process as me. I'm not going to try to force how I see it on him, or I don't want him to force out. I think that's what the problem is today. Everybody trying to force their opinions on other people. Just find somebody who's like-minded like you, who agrees with you. But I don't see myself want to do 50-50 only because my mama and my dad was married. He paid all my mama had never had to pay a bill. Still to this day, he remarried. He pays all the bills. He takes care of the household. My auntie and my uncle, they weren't married. They weren't even together, but she lived there. My uncle took care of the household.
Was they happy though? Was he happy?
That's irrelevant.
What?
When it comes to
A
bills,
man's
are we talking about finances or... Because what does him paying the bills have to do with happiness?
Bro, you saying
What does that do with happiness?
you saying a
Taking care
man?
of
You
home.
saying man taking care of everything? Is he like a man? Happiness don't matter if he taking care of
We're talking
everything.
about bills, though. You said, but is he happy? Why wouldn't he be happy? Why was that the question?
Cause you said he taking care of everything.
Of course he gonna be happy. Are you asking me how would I make him happy,
I'm
or how would I
asking
be
you,
contributing to his
Are
happiness?
they really happy? Like, are they just doing it just to survive? Are they really living? Are they surviving?
I feel like
That's
I
a
don't know.
difference.
I guess you gotta ask a man that, but I feel like a man who's paying. I feel like a lot of men enjoy that. They enjoy taking care of the house, 100%.
In my I say, fuck. If I'm paying for everything, I'm obviously happy.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's there. Like
So I feel like if it's got to take a lot for me. Okay, I'm like, this is the one.
Right.
Baby, I got you. You doing everything to make me want to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If she ain't doing it, I ain't paying for nothing.
That's facts.
you wouldn't be married. I feel like you wouldn't even marry the girl. I mean, I know
That's
it
facts.
goes up and down, like feelings and emotions and shit like that. But for the
That's
most
facts.
part, yeah, and it's your home.
If she's worth it, yeah. Like, I look at it like a man is going to spoil a woman that loves him, not spoil a woman to get her to love him.
And the woman's gonna spoil her man too as
You feel
well.
me?
And it may not be in riches and finances, but y'all could get spoiled with no funds.
So you believe in spoiling a man? You
Absolutely. I'm one of them. That's my problem. I give too much.
okay?
Yeah, but I'm a giver and a taker.
Do you give more or do you take more?
I take more. For sure. I'm gonna learn it took me one time to learn my lesson. But it do me. I hope one of them is mine. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty.
So do you feel like that's you showing that person love or?
No, whatever it is that I can't specifically just a vague answer of how I'm gonna show my man happiness. It depends on who he is and what he likes and his thing. But I'm definitely gonna, make sure, especially the basic shit. I don't even want to say that because cooking and cleaning is so basic. But thank you, love.
I feel like a man should do that on his own. Like
Cooking and cleaning?
yes.
I want to take care of that.
I mean that's cool.
I want to massage your feet.
That's cool and all. Like yeah, you feel me? Let me
Get your rocks off first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you feel me?
your
When I get off
balls.
from
You
the
gotta
long
do-
day at work.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But like
Everything that you stressing about that your woman can help with.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times I think men don't like women for real. And I'm not saying that like he's gay. I'm not even saying like he gay. I think men genuinely don't like, if you don't enjoy your woman's company or a woman's company in general, like you just want to be with the boys all day. And I think whenever
understood that.
men hear that, oh, you don't like women, I'm not saying it like you're gay. I'm just saying like you really just don't enjoy a female's company. And that's, I guess that's okay. But at the same time, you want to be out all with your, you got to enjoy your shorties.
Yeah, that's
The energy. Because if not, I feel like, nigga, I'm not going to be feeling like I'm irking you or getting on your nerves.
I feel like yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Cause you gotta be willing to accept the other person the way they are.
Yeah.
So if you can't really accept that person, y'all never really gonna vibe.
Facts. And you want to be out all day on the street, in the streets with your boys or rolling dial or whatever it is that you're doing. Because
Yeah.
you don't like women. Do y'all think, I'm not calling them gay, but do y'all think being gay is a choice?
Nope.
I don't either.
Think you are the way you are.
So many people will argue me down. But yeah, I don't think it's a choice.
Yeah, I think you are the way you are. I think a lot of factors has to play into it, but I think you are the way you are.
Yeah. This is the random question. What do we want to call this? Mind fuck question of the day.
No, we ain't nowhere near done yet. We only been.
I know, but I just want to get to it since we're already on the subject. Okay, do y'all think if a man goes and gets his weenie sucked by another man and he comes back and he says, I didn't enjoy that, I don't think I'll ever do that again. I just need a woman's touch. I realized it wasn't for me. Does that make him gay still? Because he tried it out. He said it wasn't for him. He did not enjoy it. He acknowledged the fact that he was open to being gay, but he didn't enjoy it. So does that still make him gay?
Yeah, like
he was just curious.
I mean, because as a woman, they give women, it's the
Double standard shit.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
the women the opportunity
To explore,
be curious,
yeah.
and they say it's hot. They think it's sexy. You know what I'm saying? But a man,
Baby, you're gay.
absolutely no, honey. And I'm sorry.
And I'm definitely not humping. Listen, I can't even deal. I mean, no offense to no bi people. I mean, bi men. But you're gay. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. But y'all like that's y'all are not no.
You feel me? You tapping me and saying y'all and shit. Don't be you trying to do that.
I just feel like bi. You already. You know what I'm saying? You already gay.
Yeah.
Like, But I don't feel like he gay. I feel like he was just curious. But I would never fuck with you because now all of a sudden I got these thoughts in the back of my head like.
What if you want to do it again?
Man, like now I'm not even watching for bitches. I'm watching out for niggas too. This nigga too handsome. Let me make sure my nigga ain't looking too hard. Like it's just, I could never.
That's facts. I agree with that for sure.
Yeah, I can't do it. So if you were with a woman and she was interested in women, would you consider that cheating if she stepped outside on you with a female? Okay. There's some men who do think it's cheating.
I love a woman. I love a woman.
What if it's a stud?
I love girls. I love girls. Hold on.
What if it's a stud? What if it's a stud?
She want to be.
That's cheating. I don't give a fuck.
She wanna be a dude
She
so
took
bad.
she took pipe from another girl. That's cheating. She got penetrated.
Yeah.
Would you feel away, or it's just like, nah, it's still
No, that's kind of weird. Like that's weird. Like it's different if you go and get your coochie licked.
But it's more than that. It's scissoring.
I'm saying though, if you with another girl, you like
Yeah.
girl on girl, it's different. If y'all just, you feel me? Y'all just kissing and doing all of that stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you you finna go get piped by another bitch.
You might as well just got
Like,
piped by
not
me.
another bitch, by another female.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know about. Like, nah, I'm cool.
that's a little different.
Yeah.
So I would never. I just, but also I'm not too big on penetration. So to do that with a fake, get up off of me. Get up off of me.
So
Yeah, go back to that.
So okay, yeah, because that's about double standards. So like about the double standards.
Men have way more double standards, but females, there's some that work in our favor. Yeah.
Like, do you think that if it's a female and two dudes, train or threesome?
It's a train.
Train.
Yeah.
So
Unless they're all fucking. Is the men fucking each other in their ass?
no, what?
I want a clarification. If the dudes are fucking each other or getting head from one another, then it's a threesome. But if it's the female, the only person who's getting penetrated or doing, that's a train.
So if a dude getting his dick sucked and the other dude penetrating,
She's getting a train.
that's train. Okay. So if a dude is
Shut up. She gets
So what about if a dude is eating a girl out and getting his dick rolled? Is he getting a train ran on him?
No, I just feel like because trains, in my opinion, you gotta be getting inserted in. I don't feel like men could, if it's two girls and a dude, okay, he's getting a threesome. Like, I just,
So
unless
that's a double standard.
it's a double standard. Yeah, facts. That works. I mean, shit. It's a
So
double
you
standard.
look at that as a double standard.
Yeah. It is what it is. We got a hell of them, but nah, you choo choo.
I really try to be equal and balanced on shit. So I think it's really just threesome. But when a girl is taking turns and letting,
You think two dudes and a girl is a threesome?
if y'all both at it at the same time, I'm not saying the dudes fucking with each other.
My take, two dudes and a girl, you gotta be a little gay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never done that shit.
You gotta have a gay bone in your body.
Like, how your dick still hard?
Like that's why I've never done that shit. Like I done been around
I never understood it.
I done heard stories about like dudes doing that stuff and I'm just like
Even the videos, like, how y'all not getting soft and y'all pretty much bumping me.
Yeah,
Like, y'all balls is bumping against each other.
so like
I love watching a good gangbang though, but I do be thinking like, how y'all not disgusted? But yeah.
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 That got drunk.
I'm telling you, it's Pussy Talk, sponsored by. Oh wait, give me I need a good ad. I need a good ad, little commercial break. Key in the Kitchen, sponsored by. Just some Pussy Talk. Casamigos and Henny. That's crazy. That's a crazy combination right there. Yeah. Give us some good shit.
Yeah, we do. Hold on. So all right.
Because at this point, shit, I want to see the hot seat. I do.
Talk your shit.
Like, I had so much that I want to do. But I'm trying to listen.
All right. Mommy and daddy issues in the black community.
I have mommy issues. Okay, what do you think are daddy issues and what do you think are traits of mommy issues?
I think daddy issues is
And are you speaking on women or men?
I can only speak for men for real.
Okay.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I can see both sides of that shit. Cause I see a bunch of a man can notice when a female, like when a man ain't been in a female life.
How? Could you like having a good time? Promiscuous?
You can sense that a person lacks guidance, a person lacks wisdom, a person lacks stability.
And you think that comes from,
Yeah, like discernment is real.
so you think that comes from lack of dad? And
I think that comes from a lack of masculine energy in a person's life.
a lack of structure. Do you think men are the only ones who can apply structure? Or do you think single moms fail at that?
I think single moms have a harder time of doing it, especially when they didn't have that masculine presence around them either. Because how would they know how to raise a masculine presence? How would they know how to raise a young king?
And we shouldn't have to too.
Y'all shouldn't. Y'all shouldn't at all.
Yeah, 'cause it takes a man to raise a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, y'all should not have to balance all of y'all emotions, then sit here and try to balance a man. Like,
An emotion that you're not familiar
you
with.
feel me?
You
Like,
don't know.
yeah, that's a whole different type of thing. So it's just,
Yeah.
I definitely,
So do you want kids?
yeah. I'm not against it. And I'll say that I'm not against it.
Long dick like.
I'm not against it, but I also can see myself just growing up with 2 dogs and being okay.
Not a dog dad. I am dead. He didn't say cat mom. He a dog dad. Okay.
I'm not against it. When the time comes, the time comes.
Yeah.
The right person come along.
Yeah.
And take your time. It is very important.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to do everything the right way for real. Like, I ain't rushing it. I know it's out there, but I know what's for me will come to me. So as long as I put in the work to take care of my life and everything and
Yes.
show myself love.
Chance to pick who your
You feel me?
Yes.
so take
Make her
your
go
time.
white.
I look at it like that love stuff, it comes from how I want my child to be raised.
Yeah.
Like the mentality I want my child to grow up with. If you got a bitter attitude, you feel me, you always like you got an entitlement mentality, that's not gonna raise my child to be able to survive in this world, especially a black child to be able to survive in this world. Like that's not gonna get me anywhere.
And that's a dope mentality to have, because a lot of men don't think that way. They just shit. A lot of these baby mamas be accidental, so it's like you don't even know this girl for real. Like, and then you keeping the baby. Clinic me? Nah, I make a lot of jokes about that, but I would never get another one. I had one abortion in my life, and it was so mind-boggling to me. I'll never do it again.
How do you feel about that? Do you think that that's like,
And then
what's
when
your-
you
what's your
walk in
opinion?
there, and then before you walk in there, like, I thought this was just like in the movies. Like, it's people with signs, it's protesters, like, you're going to hell. I'm like, bitch, I was going to hell before that. It's like, I'm like, damn, I thought that was just in the movies. Like, they're real rough with you. And then it was a trans, again, I love all my gay people, but it was a trans in the clinic as a nurse before, like, giving my IV and putting the medicine or whatever. But that was the nicest person to me.
Damn.
The women and the trans was the nicest person to me. And then the actual doctor, he didn't even look or acknowledge or anything. He just shoved it. Like, it was just, y'all, don't get me teary-eyed.
Damn.
But never again. I'll never do it again. So I make jokes about abortions all the time.
You got to.
I
You
would
got to
never
make
do
light
that
of
shit
situations.
again. But, yeah, the one night stand pregnancies would never, because y'all don't even know each other for real. That's where you can't see it, where the baby mamas keep the kids from the daddies. And I feel like that is just so toxic and bitter and just childish. I don't care how mad I am at my baby daddy. Please come get her. I'm tired. We tired of each other. It's her attitude just like mine. We bump heads so much. I know when she get older, and I know a lot of people don't believe in parenting. I guess this is the old school versus new school type of generation. I'm not no gentle parent. Girl, who is you talking to? I'm not at all. Like, when she gets older, I feel like we're gonna actually be one of those. Like, I see videos all the time, like when the mom and the daughter, or the mom and the son, or the dad and the son, like it gets to a point where you're physical, but you can't. It can no longer be a belt or a shoe once they're in high school.
Right.
So it's like you finna get this punch to the chest, or we finna be out in the field. We finna really fight. Like, that's just my way. That's just my way, because, baby, I don't know nothing else. Like, girl, who you talking to? And people be so against it. But it's like, what can you do? But what can you do if your child is in high school? How would that's how I'm sorry. That's just how I was raised. I'm not putting her in timeout. I'm not taking her phone. No, we finna get in the field. Fuck it. Finna show you who you not as tough as you thought you was.
All right. I get it. I get it.
But no, that's just my way. But I'm also still young. I had my child I was pregnant at 17, had her at 18. If I could have waited, love my baby to death. But I know I wasn't ready. I'm still a kid.
Right.
And I'm still a kid trying to raise a kid. I know when you get older, it's not going to, work well.
Right.
So yeah, I be feeling like I I need some work with my parenting, because at times I'll be feeling like I'm failing as a parent. And at times I'll be like, you doing the best you can. And your child loves you to death. So that's a win.
I feel like that's normal though.
Yeah.
That's normal. I feel like, because I feel like that's with anything. We're gonna feel like that regardless.
Yeah.
So
I do want a son. Real bad.
It took a shot at that.
What position you got to do to get a son? I did. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Can we do it?
Y'all gonna see me on cameras.
So what questions you got? Do you have? Y'all promise I'm not that ratchet. I know how to hold a real conversation. I feel like I cuss a lot. I want to work on that too. Less cussing
I want to work on
and getting closer to God.
being more entertaining.
But you know what's crazy? I was scared to go to church.
Why?
I don't know. What y'all think that is? Like, I be having anxiety.
I think it could be one or two reasons.
I be having anxiety, and I be like, because I read my Bible. I've been reading my Bible and things like that, and it's like, okay, I want to get, because I've been having these conversations with God, but I'm like, to actually go into a church.
Well, anxiety comes from fear. So what are you fearful of when you step inside a church?
I don't know.
Something.
Putting on clothes, I think. Being seen is what I'm fearing. Like, it's
Okay,
like, and
that's
being,
valid.
because I don't go out. I don't be out in public. And I feel like church is like a big club. It's gonna be hella people there. So you gotta be,
You hitting on something for real?
It's too many people there. Like, I'll just, and church is within itself. So shit, you really don't have to go to a physical, but I do. I want to hear some good music. I want to hear the vibes. I don't have no money to put in this Tithe box. And then I don't want to be told, oh, stand up.
Do you feel like
dope in the building.
Do you feel like the church shows love to our people?
I've never been, so I can't say. Well, I haven't been since middle school, so I can't say. I feel like church, but people be on people's heads. We out of here. Second episode, Faded Talk, real spiel. I don't know what he's saying. You said countdown. Oh, we got an hour.
Okay, all right, bet.
Damn, I feel like we didn't even touch nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The hell? Now I see why they was talking some of that shit go by so quick. Okay, well, after this we'll wrap it up. But y'all know how people be on pastors' heads, like, oh, they taking money because they be driving the best cars and they got nice houses and they got nice things. Y'all don't think that's well deserved? These people are up here standing up, preaching the word to people.
Man,
That people are leaving
it's on
the
a
pews
different-
with inspiration and motivation.
Jesus didn't have cars, and Jesus didn't even have a damn church.
It's not 2024. Nobody had cars. Nobody
Man.
had cars in BC time.
Once you get
It's a different era. Like,
Once
they
you get to a
deserve that.
certain-
They are putting belief in people's spirits. They're putting the Holy Spirit into.
I'm not
people.
finna knock any pastor or anything, but once you get to a certain level and mentality, you understand that you have a certain control and power that you can get people to come to your attention.
Yeah,
And some
Absolutely.
people use that power against.
to take advantage.
Yeah. So that's why I leave it.
abusing
at.
it.
Yeah. Some people abuse their power. Some
I think all that
people
money
in
is
high
earned.
a lot of people in high places abuse their power.
Absolutely, that's 100%. That's anywhere though. But a lot of people with in high positions, they're not spreading. People aren't leaving from that seminar or that session or off of your page, your social media page, or from your store, leaving with good energy, good vibes,
I understand. Yeah.
feeling good, like the word of God. Like, everybody's not able to open up their Bible and then put that faith in themselves. So to have somebody to put that into you and hear somebody speak to you and things like that, I'm like, okay, they deserve that money. Everybody's not willing to step up here and preach the word to you, because you ain't finna open that Bible up and learn it yourself. And then we up here, they singing for y'all. Like, I haven't been to church for years, but I just
Sound like
feel
you want to go back.
I do. I'm so scared. And I live like 5 feet away, literally, from the church. And I was like, oh no, I get scared.
You probably had a best day and then go back.
I know I need to. I just know I'm gonna cry when I get in there.
That's okay.
I know it's needed. It's needed. It's needed
Probably.
That's a form of love.
for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
You got anything else to say? You want to do your hot seat?
I don't have any
Not
questions
today?
today. Yeah, I wasn't prepared today.
All right,
but
cool.
you know, second episode.
Second episode, dope insights.
Faded Talk, real seal.
Y'all stay tuned.
Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Next time will be better. This was our first. Okay.
This one was great. I don't know what she talking about. This one was great. What she
I
talking
needed
about?
some more. You know what I'm saying? But it's
It's gonna get better every time.
every time. Pussy talk. English, Spanish, Philippines. We can't put that in the background, can we? They gonna sue us. We only gonna get 100 views.
Oh, shit was
Okay,
fun. Yeah, that shit was fun.
Okay, now I know.